Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Cisco in Tokyo coming at you with some more it's Fashion Orphans. We're just gonna try to get to the end of a dungeon, and hopefully we'll get some cutscenes because the boss in this section is a real goofy guy. Uh, I'm hoping to get to see him a little bit, but we're gonna have to try to actually get there. Because we're on like the other side of the fucking map. Like we gotta go like 14 levels down, and it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. But that's okay. We'll do it. We'll manage. Why does Zephyr have such like high stats? Why has Zephyr got 18 in gun? I mean, everybody's got 18 in gun, but Zephyr's got 18 in fucking pistol, and I don't get why. Which, whatever. You know, it's the twink. You know how it is. I got the full party is outfitted in really nifty squirrel gear, which honestly should be a thing that exists in real life, but unfortunately does not. I hate that. I think that's bullshit. These t-shirts should be something that I could purchase, but unfortunately that is not the case. They are fantastic though. But yeah, I don't know. Life is life. I've had worse weekends, I guess. Like, it's weird when your weekend's only like it's a day and then work and then a day. There's a split weekend. It always feels kind of wonky. But it was fine. Things were mostly good, I guess. I don't know, I'm still kind of under the weather. That's not great, but there's not really too much done about that. I'm saving. I'm like doing shit on the other side here, the other side. Like I've died and I've crossed the borders between life and death. I'm streaming to you from the afterlife, if fucking only. I mean, do you think you gotta fucking pay rent in the afterlife? I feel like you ought not. That doesn't feel like it'd be fair to have to pay rent when you're dead, but oh, Alice, lovely to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully life is treating you pretty darn good. No more stress than is unfortunately expected in the world these days. I am apologizing for the coughing. I will most likely be doing more of that. You know how it is with me and the coughing. Look, I don't know. Life is life, hun. I hope it's good for you though. Or at least I hope it's not bad. I haven't got a chance to listen to more of Settlers yet, so before you ask, I will do that, but brain was all over the place yesterday, so fucked up. You know, at least I was upfront about it, right? Like, it didn't leave you in suspense. Hey, are you gonna be streaming tonight? Just so I keep that in the back of my head. Also, we're at 8 o'clock, so it is time to bop us over to the actual stream. Yes, you are. Excellent. I fought this guy on what, I don't remember, yesterday maybe, or maybe on Monday. Look at he's got like bell-bottom jeans, but I think they're made out of fucking iron. I need you to know that this man, like the mortar here, is in scale. He's very large lad here. Had a freeze beam that came right out of his face. It was a real pain in the ass. Let's see if we can't get where we're supposed to be going. With luck. Who's to say if that'll work out? Exit the world map. I will do that. I will exit. We gotta go down to mine 24, which I think is through Core Lift 3? I spent 2 hours of my life yesterday watching FT Signifier debate a racist man from Australia who lives in Argentina, so that was a time. I I watched some of the recap of that. Like he kind of did the B side, where he talked about like how that came about, and I I just like I don't care about anything that Bad Empanada has to say. Not even to hear FD Signifier like debunk it. Yeah, like I know that you mentioned like what once Mr. FD mentioned the Australian and Argentina, and I was just like, oh shit, it's that guy, right? Because like I knew the name, because it's one of those names that sticks out in your head, you know. Um, but it wasn't like connecting to anything in particular. And then I was like, oh, right, that guy, that asshole.
Won't take much to beat these into submission.
Game over.
Can I? Okay, good. That's good. Shoot. Actually doing some pretty good damage here. These fucking things. Oh, these, I swear to... Would you like to shoot me again? Just get it out of the way. God damn it. Oh, the leader is way the fuck back there. I didn't even notice.
You picked a fight.
Well, the leader's gonna come over here, so good for him. Thank you for shooting me and getting it out of the way. Oh my god. Fucking jackass.
Oh, yeah.
Number one third worldist white guy who lives in a middle class neighborhood in Buenos Aires. Isn't that where all the Nazis went? Yes? Yes, love? God, these fucking assholes.
Lousy scum. Now we're talking.
Did you know the Argentine Nazis is actually a myth by the CIA to destroy my fatherland of Argentina, which I was born in as a white Australian Greek guy? It's actually all a psyop. Wait, is this a claim? Is this a claim that the tasteless empanada is making? What a fucking goober. Oh, I hate these fucking things. Why do they get to shoot a billion fucking times?
Eat this.
What a like that's like a whole fucking thing though. Like it's a known thing.
How about this? I won't take that line. You picked a fight with
You picked a fight with the wrong girl. Maeve, how you doing? It is lovely to see you. I hope that you're doing really well tonight. Feels like it's been a hot minute. Don't worry about that. Like, I know that's just how it goes sometimes. No issues. But, yeah, it is lovely to see you. I hope the life is treating you kindly. It's not giving you any bullshit. Say lovey, Yag.
Time to die.
I'm gonna peep what you said there in just a second, Alice. Let me just murder all of these assholes. Because they need to be, I need to be out of this fight. Because it sucks.
Game over. I think you're enjoying this.
Can I finish with the murder? No, I don't need Vasher on, or, right, Leanne. Leanne is the one who's gonna kill everyone. I'm much better today than I was. I hope you both well too. I'm extremely glad to hear that you're doing well.
I thought you were the bad
I'm
guy.
a little bit all over the map, but for the most part, I want to emphasize that I'm doing pretty decently. To be honest, look at this man's face. Just look at that face. But the shirt, fantastic. Alice says, he has said before that the idea of Argentina being a Nazi haven was made to distract from America getting Nazi scientists post-World War II, which is both true. The CIA did do, we have proof of that, but like, the Nazis were still in Argentina. Oh yeah, like, we totally did Operation Paperclip. Like, that's well-established fact by this point. Basically, our entire post-World War II rocket program was Nazi scientists. Good old Werner von Braun. But yeah, like, a lot of Nazis did also go to South America, and one of the places that they did go to was Argentina. Like, that's also quite well established. I gotta show you the shirt on the gal. It's fantastic. I wish I could own it. America using a country's negative history to market itself is both a thing that happened since forever and doesn't invalidate the initial claim. I feel like if one were to caress him, there's a non-zero chance of a paper cut. I mean, you're not wrong though. Can I get a body shot of Leanne? I don't think I can. No. Well, hopefully we'll get a mission where, or we'll get a fight where we end the fight with Leanne, and then I could show you her shirt, because it's fucking amazing. Now, we gotta go down to... Okay, so there's core lift 3. Chunky gangsters. I would just rather not fight these assholes. We could just leave. I think we'll do that. I think we'll just fucking go. Yeah.
We almost had him.
It was really silly. I hadn't shaved for a few months, and now I have. Now I have, and I keep getting surprised by how clean my face looks. That's a fucking mood. That is a huge, huge mood. And because I just went through that, not as long a period, but we were talking about doing like the electrolysis thing, I think a bit back. I don't know if you heard the end of that story. So I let it grow out for like a month. And then I went to the clinic and they're like, oh, sorry, we didn't tell you this, but we can't actually do we can't do an appointment with you until September, which was like really cute. Love that. Also, hey Kronos, hope you're doing well tonight. Hope life is treating you really good. But then like, so after I got, I made the appointment for September, but I'm like, well, like I've had this growth for a month, so I'm just gonna shave it because I don't need to grow it back out until like August. The difference it made to my mood was like honestly kind of absurd. I had not realized how bad I had been feeling those like last couple of weeks when I was growing it out, like how miserable I fucking was, and it just like all disappeared the moment I could shave again. Alice says the basic thing with Bad Empanada is that he fundamentally does have good takes and videos, but he does not care to examine himself to the point where he basically has his brand that he's so-called good politics while being transphobic, racist, and deeply evil, and thinks he can get away with that just because he talks about Palestine often. What is he like? Is he like what did they used to call him? Like the scumbag left? Because I don't think you can be like leftist and be racist and transphobic. Like, I'm pretty sure that those things cancel each other out. I might need to get a glass of water to put to the side of me just so that I keep the throat hydrated. Because I'm already starting to cough and it's only like 12 minutes into the stream. That's a bad sign. As a lefty, I am a lefty as in I'm left-handed. I mean, but also, like, you're a lefty, right? They hit the mother lode and then took off. I bet they didn't hit the mother lode. I bet they got buried by the government. Alright, where is... Where the fuck is mine 24? Because I am going to need to actually get there. Okay. That's kind of a weird spot for it, but sure. His official stance is that he's not a leftist or a communist. Currently, he's a so-called third worldist that wants to do everything to see the West burn, which, like, this is a white Greek Australian man living in middle-class Argentina country currently with 40% unemployment. Oh, Argentina, comma, a country. Okay, I gotcha. He sounds like a fucking douche. Not gonna lie, sounds like a big old douche. Let's see what these terminals are and if I want to get them linked up anywhere. Doubles charge speed. Oh my god, that's like fantastic. Alright, we want the elevator that's up there, I think. It's the elevator that's by Estia. He sounds like it. Alright, so it is the elevator I'm thinking of. The thing is, he did a lot of bad shit, but it all summarizes to he's an ass that's got a jealousy complex. Ugly thing to be jealous. I have no idea why I said it like that, by the way. Just like, that's just the way it came out of my mouth. I'm really sorry. In conclusion, passport bros were a mistake. Wait, what's a passport bro? I mean, I can kind of see it in my brain, but not perfectly. Is that like a frat bro? Alright, so there's level 11. I wish there was like a save spot that wasn't my fucking house, which is many, many elevators away from where we are. Mine 24 is way the fuck over there. Okay. Let's keep some of these terminals and see what they get us. It's guys that use their passport or gain a powerful passport to get free access to poorer countries. They can use a strong currency and strong passport to get fast nationality and goods whatever country they choose. That's real shitty. I mean, I feel like it goes without saying, but that's real shitty. So you are... Reduces poison. Why does that feel like it's going to be important? Like, I really want to get that charge thing. Do you think 66 of these red ones will get us where we need to be? I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a shot. Except I don't know if we could just put down a red... A red dealie. Where is red? Where is red? Like, oh no, that just goes down. Fuck. Well, like, we got yellow. I don't know if I've got enough. That's not what I needed to do. Please go. Please, like, work with me. Oh god, wrong buttons. Buttons are terrible. Without talking too much on the guy, but there's proof that he only went to Argentina to do sex tourism, which is bad. Yeah, that's extremely shitty. That's uber shitty. Okay, so like the only color terminal is... There's no way that we can get that 50 down all the way to the elevator. And there's nothing red. God dang it. Because red is the one that we've got the most of. Like, it would be the easiest to link up shit with red. Which is, of course, why they're not going to let us do that. Well, fuck us, I guess. Hot dogs. Or are these more dogs with knives? Everybody loves dogs with knives. Oh shit. Good job, me. You've got like a lot of stuff on you.
How about this?
That's real bad.
Pick your bones clean.
Oh, you were hiding back there. Oh. Well, fuck us, I guess. Last thing, but the debate was basically FD saying, bro, you're saying an anti-Semitic slur, then adding slave to that slur, and saying that to a black man, and the guys being like, who cares, it's funny, anti-Semitism is no longer a thing, and him being really anti-black about FD's locks.
No holding back now.
This guy just, I mean, I feel like it goes without saying, but this guy sounds like a giant fucking jackass.
Don't believe for a second you're
Please stop shooting me. I am busy shooting this dog.
Pick your bones clean.
That's probably not the best way to put that, but that is in fact what I'm doing.
You don't want to miss this.
I'll remember this.
You picked a fight with a girl.
Pick your bones clean.
Please don't pick my bones clean. I need these bones.
You want some? You're going down.
My bones!
I'll remember this.
Please, I need you to stop though.
Come on, hit.
That should kill the dog, right? Oh, you motherfucker. I just ran directly into the wall. Good job, me. Go me. No, I'm not.
You're really getting on my nerves.
Okay, at least the dog's dead. At least the dog's dead.
No, I'm gonna need another shot at that.
Genocide is going on, which somehow justifies being racist, and somehow the actual Palestinian genocide's biggest victim, the white guy in Argentina that on Twitter was recently harassing a Palestinian that lives in Argentina, saying that since he lives in Argentina, he's not a real Palestinian. Wow! Wow! Yeah, this guy sucks. Yeah, let's. I feel like we could just leave this guy in the trash bin of history.
Take that.
Oh damn. Okay.
Coming back from this.
Please stop shooting poor Vacheron. Please stop shooting poor Vacheron. Last poor Vacheron, we need him, Horatio. I always fuck that up.
Won't take that lying down.
Australian white guys were a mistake, as every Australian in this chat can confirm. I think like yeah, all the Australians that we know would probably back you up on that. Oh fuck, we're boned. I did this completely the wrong way. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, we're super gonna die. Alright, let's try this fight again. This is because we fucked this up. Hormones is the 9th the next month, which is actually
You want me
really
on
fucking
offense or
quick.
defense?
Because
Leanne goes both ways.
God, I
Good to
hate
know.
that bark.
Hey,
I hate
save
it
it, why don't
so
you?
much. Because we're almost at the end of May already, which
Eat
is an
some of
absurd thing
this.
to say.
Oh yeah!
Gonna take more than that to kill me.
Dad basically speedran the exams with his contacts. Love that. Fucking love it.
Don't move a muscle.
You picked a fight.
Turns out for the bone exam, you can just do an x-ray and call it a bone exam and it's done. Wonderful to hear.
I hope it's something useful.
Please, stop shooting, Leanne. And by shooting, I mean stabbing with
I
your
see you.
doggy face.
How about this?
Too late for regrets.
What about Ragrets? It keeps stabbing me. We thought it was a good idea to get dog swords. Like, I don't think that was a good idea at all.
So long.
No one actually does the real bone exam because they all admit it's meaningless, which makes me even more baffled that it's still a mandatory thing. That does feel real weird. Unless it's just like extra runaround. I don't know what that is, Maeve, but I kind of love it. Is it like a... Is it a flexing crab? What is this amazing thing that you put here? I will in fact come back from this. I'm sorry. Oh, we might actually get to see, is it Dancing Dragon? The streamer it's from is Dragon anyways, and it looks like her. It's fantastic. I love it. This is the girl with the that's not the girl with the shirt, that's a twink with the shirt! Maeve, are you in Holly's Discord? Because the picture of a girl with the shirt is in the video games channel of Holly's Discord. It might just be easier to direct you there. Alright, we're still full of health, so... Let's do this. God, I wish it was easier to connect these things up. Like, the whole hex thing is honestly really neat, but it's also kind of a pain in the butt. Kiki, lovely to see you, and Raiders as well. I hope that you're all doing well tonight. Hope life is treating you real kind. Hope it's not giving you any more bullshit than you feel like you can deal with, because the world is full of bullshit right now. For anybody who is new to our lovely channel, my name is Visca. I am a 47-year-old maggot white American trans woman living here in Japan. I'm in Tokyo right now. I've been here for 5 years, and Japan for 22 years total. We are playing Fashion Orphans, the JRPG, the game, where everybody looks very fashionable and shoots people with guns. That's the important thing, that we shoot people with guns. Also, the dogs have knives. It is a fantastic sweater, shirt, long sleeve thing. Alice, I'm going to peep what I missed from you. Because I see yet again we're talking about Japanese rearmament with the Japanese soft power thing when several famous manga and animators went to literal anti-war protests. Well, see, that doesn't support our narrative of Japan using soft power to make itself once again into a fascist state, so we just ignore that part. Although the government really is working on doing the fascisms. So there was a leak to the Mainichi Shimbun about the new like security agency that Japan is putting together, like their version of the CIA. Their mandate is basically they're going to be focusing almost totally on leftist labor organizers and peace demonstrators. So that's good. Also, they're looking to make it easier to wiretap. So really excited about that. Now, I'm clearly having some trouble with my throat right now, so I'm going to go and get a drink and have it next to me so I don't choke to death. I will be back in like a minute. Alright, so I am back. Got a glass of orange juice. That should help cut down whatever's going on in my throat. It's very nostalgic. Nostalgic? It's been a long time since I've actually drunk out of a real glass. Because usually, seeing as I live alone, I just drink straight out of the carton, like a, I don't know, a barbarian. Sorry that I was like dying in everybody's ears, because I know that's a bit of a difficult thing to have to listen to. But I am not dying currently. Love me some more. I mean, living the orange juice is the life. It's so expensive though. I missed a lot of stuff, Alice. Give me a hot second. I was AFK for a minute. We will never move beyond Hello Kitty's secret World War II propaganda. And did you know K-pop is secretly making you love South Korea in our analyses of Asia and actual fascist movements there? I mean, I feel like after a time though, it's like it's the moon guy. Like, that's just what the moon guy does. That's just like his whole fucking spiel. God, what a goober that guy is. Wish I was still living alone, and that's part of why. Like, there are ups and downs to, and as I'm sure that you know, like I don't think I'm telling you anything that's new. There's definitely ups and downs to living alone, but being able to drink directly from the carton, definitely one of the bigger ups. Afro says, what about kawaii fashion is the anti-protester? Kawaii fashion is the anti-protester propaganda. Is that what are they selling that one now? Is that something that's being said? I still see his videos come up on my front page and I hate it. Also from Anorkri, because we need more countries to spy orgs, totally. Yeah, it's, and the McCarthyism is thick here. Okay, so the thing about that is that there's a YouTuber who does really terrible analyses about Japanese culture, and really shouldn't be East Asian culture in general, but with like a pretty big focus on Japanese culture. And one of his big breakout videos with his channel was all about how Japanese soft power is like trying to get people to forgive its fascism. It's a really weak thesis. It's not particularly well supported. It's a lot of generalized bullshit, and does ignore like a lot of facts on the ground. And Alice and I have been kind of dunking on that for the past 2 years now, because it's like an endless font of bullshit. God, that guy was such a fucking douche. Wait, what are you? Are you not the right color? Oh, it's this color. Oh, we're never gonna get this to connect. Like, there's no way. Right? Hold on, maybe we could pull this off. Because I think we definitely want something that reduces flame damage, because I think everything does flame damage here. Because they're assholes. Oh god, no, there's no way. We don't have enough of these purpley hexes. God, the hex system in this, like, really? You get all these neat colored hexes, right? And you use them to link up these terminals. And they'll give an effect if the terminal's got enough hexes to power it. And you can actually like link up the effects of multiple terminals if you have enough hexes, and then have them attached to a dungeon, and then everything in the dungeon gets that effect. It's really neat. The only problem is that you can't set down a colored hex, which the terminals need. You can't set down a colored hex unless you've already got something of that color on the map. So we got all these red fucking hexes here. Got 66 of these goddamn things. We can't use these to do nothing. Just can't use them at all. It really kind of gets on my tits. My steadily growing tits, by the way. I got this dress. I love it. It's like, it's plaid, it's strappy. It's just the perfect length where it's not so short that I feel uncomfortable with it, but it's not like so long that it's all the way down to my ankles. Really good, like, late spring, early summer dress. I got it like 3 years ago, I think before I started HRT. And it was kind of tight then because, you know, I'm from the States. My build is a bit bigger just off the bat from, you know, average Japanese man or woman. Definitely a bit wider than Japanese women. Now it's like I've grown, not a lot. I ain't got big mommy milkers, but like I've grown enough that I can't really wear that dress anymore, and it makes me sad because that dress fucked. But it makes me happy because I got tits. They're great. Recently did a video about how K-On! Is secret Nazi propaganda. Oh god. Oh, that's right, you told us about that. Oh shit. I have no idea what creator you're talking about. I just mentioned a separate thing. Oh, that's a completely separate thing. After all. God, I hate it, but you're like super cool. You're absolutely 100% no problems. Do not worry about it at all.
Weak but brave, I'll give him that.
Alright, let's murder these folks and get to the dungeon. Because I really want to fight the boss of this dungeon, because he's real goofy. And I love me a goofy Gus.
You know what? This the spot? Pick your balls clean.
Like, I don't think he's super active these days. Like, I haven't seen a lot of videos by him. There was like a hot minute where he just was making videos with pretty fair regularity. So I was a secret Nazi all along for watching K-On! Gee, you think you know yourself. Kronos, how could you? You've broken our hearts. Our hearts? They've been broken. Wait, what did I miss from Kiki? Or is it like a real complicated pattern? Oh, you're a raider from Kiki. That's just Twitch letting me know. I thought you were responding to something that I missed. I mean, it could be a real complicated pattern. I suppose that's possible. Oh, my dress. It's just like, it's just black. Like, it's not, the pattern isn't complicated. My tits are just too big. Oh, could I alter it? Okay, now I'm getting what I missed. Maybe? I don't know. It's not, like, I couldn't myself. I don't have that kind of skill, but that might be something that I could ask. Because there is a tailor that's not too far from where I live. I could go in and ask about that. I guess the best answer I have is potentially. I didn't realize I know about Moon Man because of a video about Project Moon. Oh, I don't know. What's Project Moon? That sounds kind of absurd.
Coming back from this.
Oh, this was a mistake. I should not have done so many runnings. I made a giant mistake. Oh shit. Okay, let's just chill out with the runnings. Lobotomy Corporation, Limbus Corporation, Library of Ruins. They're game devs. Okay. Okay. If it's something that you can enjoy, might as well see if you get more time out of it. I hadn't thought of that, but you're absolutely right. Like, that is something that I ought to look into. Because I do really like the dress. I hate that these folks, they can do so much fucking damage to us. And we cannot do that much damage to them.
You're dead!
I should have definitely been using my runs more, what's the word I want? I shouldn't have been running willy-nilly. Willy-nilly was not the right answer
I'm
for this.
working here! Coming back from this!
It's kind of one of the issues with this game, as much as I like it. Like, you do have to kind of pay attention to what the fuck you're doing.
You're going down.
Like, it's not a game that really rewards, like, just punching away at the menu. They committed the crime of making a gacha with less skin-based fan service. Okay. They make good games, but they threw a woman under the bus because the Korean incel weirdo guys were angry at her. Oh, I hate that. Did we talk about them before? I feel like that detail is something that I remember. South Korean dev team. Keep in mind that stuff like J-fashion in anime and manga is traditionally heavily disliked by the ruling party of Japan, the LDP, like the party that runs Japan since forever, hates what they label as youth culture because they believe it's corrupting traditional culture. That's really funny, because like youth culture has been a thing now for
What have we here?
the whole hot minute.
You're dead!
Please stop shooting us. I do not know what we did to make you so angry, but if you could just maybe not.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
Coming back
I should
from
throw
this.
some grenades
You're
at
dead!
these folks. That would be the answer to this problem.
Take that!
Project Moon games are heavily influenced by SCPs. The specific thing was they had a summer event skin that was a full body wetsuit. Okay. I can see how that just was unacceptable.
Oh, yeah.
Pick your bones clean. Coming back from
I feel like
this.
I've never played, but I feel like I remember the name, what was it, Lobotomy Corporation? Lobotomy, something or other? Like, that's familiar to me.
You're dead!
Okay, I'm gonna have to, like, shuffle some people out of the way so they stop getting shot in the face.
How's this?
We are not gonna stop getting shot in the face, unfortunately.
You'll be dead by the time you know what hit.
I think we talked several different times about the weird South Korean incel weirdos. We definitely have. I feel like that particular thing that you just mentioned was the thing that, like, it feels familiar.
Time to die.
Won't forget this.
Stop shooting Leanne. She's so cute.
Pick your
Oh the fuck. Okay. I completely did this whole fight wrong. Hi. They had a full body wetsuit. Even then, the incels went looking to a target to find out the guy who authorized the event was a man. Then they literally found a random artist in the team that had nothing to do with it to harass and fire for the whole thing. Because of course they did, right? That's absolutely the way that these things need to be handled.
Look at it this way. These two die together. Coming back from this. To pick your bones clean.
Alright, so I think we're gonna pull Leanne up here. And then we'll make Vashon go the long way around. And that'll save us some of these, some of our bezels.
To pick your bones clean.
You are not gonna pick anything clean.
My house.
Alright, so now we have the high ground. Which means, by Star Wars rules, we cannot lose. They couldn't handle a wetsuit? Bunch of cowards. Well, I think the problem was they were not being pandered to enough, right? Like, they wanted more pandering?
Not even. This is it.
Actually, that was a really good shot. Well done. Well done, Twink Lab.
Coming back from this.
Oh, you bastard!
You want some?
Pick your bones clean.
These guys literally have made it so big international brands remove and change certain marketing in South Korea because it looks like the small penis hand sign, which they say is an anti-men slur. I mean, we could have some anti-men slurs, I think, as a treat. I think we've earned it.
Lousy
You're tough, don't you?
I thought wetsuits were near top of the fetish meta. Are they? I haven't taken a look at the leaderboards in a while, but
I think she's being cute.
Who do you think?
alright, I think we could probably get away with a bezel run. It's like a castle run, but actually has value.
Time to die. This is over.
We probably should have been doing some more of the alternate fights, or optional fights, but I don't, like, wanna. I don't wanna.
Dead.
Actually, honestly, I kind of hate the whole trend of consumers of a piece of media meddling in the creation of said media. Like, the artists should do what they want, to do what they do for better or worse.
No more.
I mean, you would hope, right? And if an artist, like, in a better world, I guess, if the artist did do something that was, like, honestly shit, then people would say, hey, not gonna buy it. Having a preemptive, like, oh, you've got to center all of my needs. It does feel like a wee bit fun. I feel like if I continue this meta topic, I won't be able to go back, so I'll stop there. Okay, like, I don't want you to feel like you gotta say something that's gonna embarrass you, Kronos. If you wanna let it drop, by all means.
Let's get this over with.
Currently hacking my PS. Ooh, that sounds super exciting. Is it like Supum says that it's not that difficult, but like I kind of feel like of him knows what the fuck he's doing, so sometimes that has the result of like,
There.
maybe it's not difficult to floor soup him. It was easy, no shit. Well, that's fucking cool. Are you gonna try to incorporate the Vita into your streams? Or not?
This was not their lucky
And
day.
Orkney says, I think I need to do my Switch. And a friend was supposed to print a little part for me though, and they forgot. Is the Switch one where you've got to actually like physically modify it? Because wasn't the wasn't like this, was it the Super Nintendo that you had to like shave off a bit to be able to get the cartridges in? I gave my Vita to someone, and immediately the first thing they did was make it playable Ultro. That's really fucking funny. Now, when you say you gave the Vita to somebody, you mean like you loaned it to them, or like you straight up just like said, "Hey, I'm not using it anymore. Here you go." No, it's theirs now. Okay. Using a Dremel on the console was for reach and locking. Okay. The original run you don't, but they added a chip to close the vulnerability to the exploit uses after the first run of Switch models. Oh, alright. Means my chance of getting the final confetti in Tearaway is forever lost. I mean, you could always find yourself playing Tearaway again someday. It's always waiting for you. You just have to hook up your
There's
PS4
blue light
again.
everywhere.
That's all.
What is it?
He's the same as the stone we gave to PtaER?
That's right. This is a quartz vein.
We finally
If
made
we
it to the
weren't
fucking
working
dungeon
for the
after an hour
Cardinal,
too.
They wouldn't let us near a place like this.
Are these rocks really such a big deal?
I don't question the motives of my betters.
The rocks
All
are
I
in
know
fact
is that we
extremely
need to rid
important.
the place of some unwelcome guests.
Some thieves trying to make some coin?
And not quite. An old division of the Cardinal's army.
What?
And Mercury says,
Have
so I
you
have an
lost
old
it?
one. I
Let
just
the
do a little
army
funny
deal with
plastic
them.
thing to make sure that I don't shorten brick the
question
system.
the
Fair
motives
enough.
of my betters.
Hence the need
Forward
for
march.
a printed part. Well, I will cross my toes that you get that part relatively quick. So that you can... I feel like there was like a word that I was going to put there. Revel in the joys of having your Switch. Drop the ball at the end of the words is the thing. Chronos, someday, potentially, we could do Tearaway on stream. Wait, you're not gonna let me change to Leanne? I would like to change to Leanne now. There we go. Oh, but she's got her gun in the way, so I can't show you the shirt. I did notice, by the way, the break in being in 4 minutes. Thanks for the heads up, Kronos. Appreciate that. And Orkri says it can be done
They
without,
shouldn't give us much
but
trouble.
like I
But
said,
don't
you
let
can
them catch you
accidentally
off
short the
guard.
entire system
Don't
for
worry.
doing it wrong,
I've got your
and that would
back.
permanently brick it. Oh, then absolutely, like... It's better to be safe than have a system that you can't use anymore.
To make you feel alive!
Nothing like death to make you feel alive. God, this twink is so fucking edgy. He's so edgy, you just might cut yourself on him.
There.
I see
I never actually did to finish the PS4 version, so it'd be cool how much different the latter half is. It'd be cool to see. It's something I wouldn't mind doing, because I do think it's like a really, really good game. I do kind of worry that I would just spend the end of the game falling. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with trying in front of people. It wouldn't be the first time.
You're going down.
Passes at girls who kick ass.
That's not how that saying goes, Bachelor. I very much understand the always on negative funds, by the way.
Captain picked us. You're only delaying the inevitable.
That is unfortunately a very real move.
Time to die.
As I watch this game, I'm reminded of the demo of a game I played called Guns Under Darkness, and this is pretty much how I imagine the combat went. It's pretty neat combat, but like, it does require a certain degree of like actually paying attention to what you're doing.
Long live Kelsey.
Yeah, hit.
Because you can pretty easily go from like
How about this?
top the world to, oh, we're absolutely fucked in a couple of turns. It was nothing like this, unfortunately. Oh no. They lied to you. He was lied to. Not under darkness. Undarkness. So, light. Basically, is that what that is? It's light?
You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
That's kind of fantastic. Was this was it a JRPG?
No time to lick my wounds.
These JRPGs do have that kind of they've got that kind of naming convention. Darken. Would you remember the games were called Guns Light? You know, fair. That's pretty fair. No, I probably would not. It would be funny though. We are at an hour. Let me finish off these fucking dogs, and then we will go on break. Actually, a JRPG I want to play again someday that seems forever stuck on the Switch. Infinite Undiscovery. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Which, I mean, frankly, there's about a billion games that I've never heard of, but still.
Is better.
I need to point out, and I feel like I have to point out every time, but these dogs have fucking swords in their mouths.
On my nerves.
It's a really important detail for everybody to know that these dogs have fucking swords in their mouths.
There.
Unfortunately, they don't have like the little gangster hats and neckties. There's other dogs that have gangster hats and neckties.
You don't want to miss this.
Alright, this has got to be it, right? Like, we're just gonna do a hop over this dog and then we can murder it. I feel kind of bad because we're like twice the level of everything in this dungeon. I hadn't intended that to happen. But as Kronos has pointed out, it is an hour, so I am going to be going on break now. I encourage everybody to get yourselves a drink of whatever it is that you need. Have a nice stretch. Maybe eat a pickle if, you know, a pickle is the thing that you like. While other dogs are out clothes shopping, these dogs studied some blades. Yes. It's fantastic. Let me, yeah, get us on a burp screen. I actually changed up the music for the burp screen, so hopefully it's not too loud, because I ain't tested it yet. There we go. Back in 5 to 10. And don't forget your meds. That's excellent advice. If anybody's got meds that you need to be taken, please get those meds in now. Alright, I am back. And I have an actual glass with actual water. I can't hear the music that's on my own burp screen, so I hope that it's good. Whatever it is that's what's playing now, I hope it's good. But we are back stream. Here we go. Yay! Let's continue to murder things. I don't know what it is, but it's chill. I'm trying to think like if I had any chill music in that playlist, because it's like 7-Year Bitch, L7, Heavens to Betsy, and the loudest stuff from Heavens to Betsy, Thought Crime. What else did I put in there? Maybe some of the Sleater Kinney was chill. That's really funny though. That's like really funny. Alright, we want to go to the red. I have to check that playlist again. I just wanted to get like more of my louder gal music in there.
Watch your aim. We wouldn't want to hit any quartz.
Nobody would miss a piece or two.
So the thing about this quartz, by the way, is that like every piece of quartz is connected to a human life, and if it's broken, that person will die immediately. That will become important later in the game, but we're probably not going to see that, so just so you know what's up. These are murder rocks.
Straight to hell!
I won't take that.
Okay, now I can vaguely explain it. Guns Undarkness is an indie turn-based action RPG. Main draw is that it used pretty much everywhere regarding its presence is that Shoji Meguro, composer of mainline Persona games, is part of the project. I played the demo when it dropped in February last year, and it was not great. Oh.
I can read that move.
Was there a particular degree of not greatness, or just like it didn't gel at all? God dang it. You don't need to stab me, dog. I think we could start setting up a couple runs now. Maybe... No, maybe we'll stick with the dog, because the dog probably does need to go.
Game over! You want some?
Hired thugs.
How's this? You shouldn't make fun. You picked a fight.
Comics just kind of sucked, and the art direction was kind of uncanny in an unintentional way, as if everything was a placeholder, which, to be fair, could very well be the case. As far as I know, the demo is no longer up, and they seem to have taken the reception to heart, and been quietly working on it ever since. Well, let's hope that it turns out well in the end.
Don't move a muscle!
You want eat?
Lousy.
What was the what was the conceit of the game? Guns! Naka the Baka. Lovely to have you here tonight.
Put you down.
We are playing Guns the RPG, or Fashion Orphans the RPG, as I like to call it. Since it's your first time here, just really quick introduction. My name is Visco. I am a 47-year-old maggot white American trans woman living in Japan. I've been here for 22 years. And usually we do more action-y horror games with Little Big Planet on alternating Fridays. But we haven't started up our next longer game, so we're just kind of filling in with a little bit of this. Been having a really good time with it. It's been fun to show to people. But I hope that you're having a lovely evening. That things are treating you kindly. Life is not being too much bullshit, because, you know, life do be the bullshit sometimes.
Enjoying this.
Oh, this man's gonna die. Which honestly is for the best.
Meaning?
No one can stop us.
They say no one can stop us, but I'm pretty sure that we can stop us. Or them? Them.
shouldn't
We
make
can stop them.
You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
I'd love to visit Japan someday. I hope you get the chance. Hopefully before the economy, like, completely goes tits up.
Take it.
Because the economy, it's not doing so well right now. Famous horror game, Little Big Planet. Hey, there's a couple of really good horror levels in Little Big Planet. Oh, you know what I should do? I should download, like, all of the,
Yours is about to be short.
unzipped levels.
Stay down.
Because those were fairly famous for the horror.
There.
I can tell you that it definitely isn't this game, which, to be honest, I'd be willing to grab it if it ever gets a discount. I mean, if you, do you still have your PS3? Like, I know that it's not easy for you to, like, plug in consoles and everything, but, like,
Wow.
do you still
It's
have
like
it?
looking up at the stars.
Swimming in a sea of stars, and we'll drown if you keep forgetting about the enemy.
He's
Oh
right.
my god,
The goddess
Zephyr,
of
don't
war
be a
wouldn't
douchebag.
pleased.
Sorry. I'll pay attention. I promise.
Why did they drag on Leanne so much? Like, she clearly knows what she's doing. She murders everybody that she touches. Oh,
Well,
Subam, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you good. Oh, I was asking you, Kronos, if you still have your PS3. The LBB Nazi was really horrific. That guy was a douchebag. I got that level, I've got it on video, and I need to archive it. Probably not for the public, but I might put it up as an unlisted video.
How about this?
stars above, guide me. Well,
But I hope your evening has been going well, Super. I hope your dinner was lovely and delicious. Not or delicious, lovely and delicious. Both points, very important. I actually have quite a few PS3 games I've literally never opened. Well, see, because the thing is, Kronos, if you have access to your PS3, you could get this game for free. And, it would also mean that it would still have the money glitch in it. And the money glitch is really important. Oh shit. I think I did. From your description, it needed the world's largest trigger warning. Yeah, but like, it was directly, like, addressed to me. So it wasn't like he was telling all trans women to kill themselves. He was telling me specifically to kill myself. Great dude. I saw the part where you said that you've got quite a few PS3 games you've never opened. Oh, if I knew where it was, then yes, I do technically have it. Gotcha. The money glitch is overrated. It's easy to make money in this game. I mean, I guess? It's a really easy trick to do, though. Like, it's a really easy trick to do.
always have. Delaying the inevitable.
Time.
This is my first time. This is my first time playing the game since it actually came out. So honestly, like,
Now we're talking.
anything that gives me a small edge helps. Because I've forgotten a lot about the game. I think my guns are really not particularly good. I pulled my old PS3 out last year, found out it had signed out of my PSN account, and I just don't have the credentials anymore, and the email is an old defunct one. Would it be worthwhile to just make a new account? The gun customization, it definitely is. And I have to kind of like noodle out the system again. I remember when I played it, like, when it came out, and I did eventually have just some absolutely absurd gun setup. There was about like 12 different barrels sticking off of it. I just don't have the spoons to throw into fighting PSN to get my stuff back. There's a lot of content on it. That's super fair. There are means of getting like content that was on the PSN, the PS Store back. Well, not back, but like getting it for free. But it still would be, I understand, kind of a lot.
Here goes. This is just the beginning. Whoa,
Oh, did you just run right into that wall? And this is the child that was telling us that we needed to pay attention more. Love the Joker laugh this guy does. Which one is doing the Joker laugh?
Strong lead.
Actually, I probably don't even need to run after you. I could probably just shoot you. At least until I get a wink up. I really, really like this dungeon though. It's very pretty.
Rats in a trap.
The guy I was just shooting at is, oh, so it's probably the twink, right?
You picked a fight.
Long live Kelsey.
The twink is a real weird character. Like he's very much like a try-hard edgelord, and it's kind of funny because, oh, it's not the twink, it's the adult guy, Vacheron. Vacheron is gross. Like, honestly, Vacheron's kind of gross.
Take care of those guys.
Sure, leave him to me.
I gotta do a clip of the cutscene that I was telling y'all about the other day, because it's kind of a lot.
Now we're talking.
The dance? You do it immediately! I love and hate that like, you just immediately knew what I was fucking talking about. Yeah, the dance. God, that cutscene is so awful. Go, my children, fight my battles. Vacheron is kind of like that, right? I think that most adult men in the 2000s who were really into guns, I mean, no, I was here. You can just literally search Vacheron dance on YouTube. Maybe I'll do that, I'll have to wait till after stream, because, oh, this sucks. I didn't need to get shot that much. Y'all can just back the fuck off. Okay, let's use some, Grenado. Grenado.
How does this one work again? There. Oh, yeah.
Just a scratch.
Yeah, that is true. Alice, you're not wrong about that.
I see right
I can't say that I wasn't hanging out with any gun otaku though.
You want some of this?
God, it's just like they're shooting the fuck out of this poor kid. Ah, it's funny as hell. Okay, how do we want to do this? I think we just jump over this, right?
This'll be fun.
Oh, fuck it. God dang it. Yeah, that wasn't great.
So long.
All you got? I don't think you have the
Always really funny to see when someone just stand there, fire a full clip into someone without them dying instantly, or even seem overly bothered. Video games! I mean, to be fair, the guns only do scratch damage if you're shooting them with submachine guns. I think I do it like this. That was an absolute absurd thing to do. Alright, you could die. Finally. There we go. Finally we get to murder these people. Oh shit. I left her holding on to the fucking grenades.
Time to die.
I'm playing this fight so badly. Yeah! An Orgri! Yeah! It's a mess! I didn't have gun otaku students. Who shared the fact that they were gun otaku with
Now
me.
packing heat.
I did have some really creepy students though. Like that's definitely true.
I say guilty once or twice with this one.
I'm so glad I quit that job before I fucking came out. Because that would have been absolutely fucking miserable.
You want some more?
I was teaching. The thing is, like, I don't think that they were the nastiest. I think they were like pretty fucking normal for their age range.
Time to put you down.
Yeah, it would have been like it would have just been a huge fucking mess. Because I've been at that job for I think 15 years. So like that's a pretty. They had a pretty solid image of who I was. So to have to like get them to walk that back,
It's like a full house.
even under the best of circumstances, would be kind of tough.
How much more of this you want?
You left at the right time, given how San Sato is currently talking about the need to stop the so-called foreign invasion of Japanese education. I mean, I don't know if anybody saw Nova as actually being education
Guilty
though.
once or twice with this one.
I don't know if we were considered with such lofty ideals.
That was really something. I don't think I can pull it off.
Trouble now.
Oh. They're mostly targeting foreigners in public education? Lovely. I mean, it looks like we're at green right now. It just, like, dropped down to red really, really quick. So, hopefully it hadn't been sitting at red for a while. I probably need to cycle the router again.
Come on, hit.
At girls who kick asses.
Okay.
I hope it's something useful.
Because the last time, like last month, I think it was, when I did the big clean, when I did like the super big deep clean of the house, well, the apartment, part of that was like turning the router off for an hour or so and then turning it back on, and we ended up having a couple of weeks where there weren't any internet issues, so
It's just one freak after another.
And that was one of the freakiest yet.
I've about had my fill of freaks.
oh, you could never have your fill of freaks. I'm gonna bet that you are... I'm gonna bet that you want to have armor-piercing rounds. Because you look like some kind of tanky thing. Oh yeah, okay, that was the right answer. That was the way to do that. Oh, that's fantastic! Oh, I love that. Just blew. I even got a trophy. I got the trophy big shot. I don't know what that means, but I got it. Oh fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. It's super serious question. Like, this is gonna sound like absolutely fucking absurd. Like somebody who has no tech knowledge, but it's me. Do routers have a lifespan? 'Cause I think I've been using this one for... I'm trying to remember if I got this one when I came to Tokyo or if I had this one from Osaka. But if I got this when I came to Tokyo, it's at least 5 years old right now. If I got it when I was in Osaka, who knows how old it is.
Where's the person who started all this?
Well, he's the basement lurker type, I think.
Kind of a shut-in. We'll have to go to him.
Is it potentially time that I need to get a new router?
Oh, yeah!
Wireless equipment, especially cheap stuff like what the landlord would have given you. I mean, I did buy this one. This one was purchased by me, but still, continuing reading your point. Guys, all the gosh darn time, all these systems are held together with glue and hope. Okay. I mean, I'm not exactly replete with cash, but like, if this is something that could be solved by like, maybe investing in a new router, it might be worth doing that.
Thugs! You ready for this?
How does this one work again? There. You picked a fight with the wrong... You're going down!
Potentially, but I'm not entirely unconvinced it's not an issue with the line itself. Alright. I don't know why I said it like so fucking manky, but alright. I guess I'm just trying to think of like what, if anything, we can do to minimize the issues here. And Orpheus says, worth making sure it's not a problem further down the line before you spend on a new router. That's honestly like a really good point. Does your ISP have a helpline? Can you navigate to an actual human? Probably does have a helpline. Very doubtful that there's an actual human that I'd be able to talk to at any point. Just from experience of dealing with like helplines.
Don't believe for a second you're winning this.
Oh, actually, let me just grenade you.
How does this one work again?
Thugs.
Why did you not die? Oh, that pisses me off. That's just like a total waste of a turn. Oh shit, Maeve! Sleep well. I hope that you have a wonderful set of dreams. Hope that you wake up in the morning well rested and filled with vim and or vigor, whichever one of those two that you would rather have. If you have a good connection and no data cap, phones make surprisingly good routers, so you can do a USB tethering to piggyback off your mobile signal. I don't think I have no data cap. I realize that's kind of wishy-washy of an answer, but like I need you to understand that I was in fact very, very drunk when I made this phone plan.
Eat this!
Stop! For a second you're winning this.
There.
Why am I still using the Granados? I do not need to be using the Granados.
I don't think I can pull it off.
Apart from that, there's not really anything you can do apart from getting the line tested. Okay. Is that a thing that I would need to ask the ISP to do? Like, ask them to come over and test my line?
You want some more?
I'm rocking up to the telco the most sober I've ever been in my life. Well, okay, so the thing is that, at that point in my life, remarkably drunk was probably the most sober that I ever got.
You picked a fight with the wrong. There.
My ISP is... Who do I go through? I think I go through JCOM. It's kind of weird because, like, I think I go through the phone company and the phone company goes through JCOM.
They'll never know what hit them.
Oh my god, Leanne, he just shot you in the face.
No time to look my sleeves.
Well, I mean, that's just the way it was then. It doesn't, I mean, it's not really anything to get really worked up over. It's just was where my life was at that point.
Lousy.
Don't believe it.
I hope it's something useful.
Wait, do you mean that JCOM owns Asmic Ace? I don't know. Do they? Oh, they own him. Oh, no shit. I mean, JCOM's a pretty big fucking company, so it wouldn't surprise me if they've got their
Strange
fingers in a lot of
stones, aren't
pies.
You think there's a stone for everyone down here?
Oh
You
no.
think I care?
I've been using the armor piercing rounds the entire time. I never turned them off. That was not not well chosen on my part. I may have made a mistake. Do I have any electro grenades? I do not have any electro grenades. Well then. That's okay. We'll persevere.
How about this?
Student says, is anything like it's over here? Combination internet and phone providers typically have very poor service because most people who still use them aren't that bothered. Internet-only providers with a separate mobile telco is typically the best combo. Again, I don't know how it works on your end. Fair enough. I did know about Asmik Ace. Like, I knew about what they did as a company, Alice. I just didn't know that JCOM was in ownership.
You want some of this?
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's real bad. I didn't think that... Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, well, clearly we're gonna have to do this fight again. Hate that. Hate that. It's every
Strange
Japanese company is
stones, aren't
owned
they?
by another
You think
company
there's
that
a
owns
stone
another
for
company.
everyone down here?
You think I care?
Yeah, that is, that's pretty common here.
Don't move!
Oh shit! I just do that much damage to all of them? That's fantastic. Love that for us.
You're going down. I hope it's something useful.
It's mega conglomerates the whole way down. Yes. Like, I know that's... You do see that kind of everywhere, but it is particularly an issue here. Remember thinking about Kadokawa owning, Dai Studios, i.e. the Gamera Film Studios, and they don't, like... They don't have a giant, long-running, Gamera manga series. It is just absurd.
This ain't no drill.
Like, what are they thinking? They're just sleeping on that IV.
You picked a fight. So long.
Rats in a trap.
Has never watched a Gamera movie voice? This world needs more Gamera. Gamera would fix this world. I mean, Gamera is friend to all children.
It's gonna take more
And in
than
this
that to
world,
kill
children don't have very many friends.
This the spot?
You shouldn't make
Because Kadokawa is too busy investing in these isekai books, which in their own words have cost him like half the readership and is losing them a bunch of money. Yes! I saw that! Like, they're eating a ton of shit on the overinvestment in isekai. We need Gamera to give children access to pre-puberty HRT. Gamera would definitely hook kids up with pre-puberty HRT. Because as established, friend to all children.
rats in a trap. And you're winning this.
These guys are saying that I'm a rat in a trap, and yet they're the ones that are bleeding out on the floor. So I don't think
I'll remember this.
they're reading the situation quite right.
I'm working here!
How about this?
Show.
Gamera is fairly fun, by the way, Supum. Like, not not particularly a deep film series, but it is definitely enjoyable.
This'll be fun.
There.
Long live
I mean,
Kelsey!
giant flying turtle. How do you can't really go wrong with that, right? I already made a bunch of them. I've been eyeing it on and off for a long time now. Being a rubber suit Godzilla enjoyer, I just haven't had time. That's a fucking mood. Doesn't he have shell cannons too? Giant flying turtles with missiles? I don't... Do you mean like shell cannons like a Blastoise? Because I don't think Gamera's had those. Katakawa is deeply funny to me because the original founder of Katakawa was an actual left-wing socialist who did trips to North Korea and China. When the guy died in the 70s, his Nepo's son took over, used his position to become a film director. It was actually working, and then he got arrested for... Wait, he got arrested? Accused? Because you say accessed, and I don't know what that's supposed to be. For weapons and drug trafficking. Arrested. Okay. That's fucked up, yeah? Whenever I think of Katakawa, I think what they did to Kimono Friends,
You want me on offense or defense?
and I get hella
The ad
sad.
goes both ways. Good to know.
Hey, save it, why don't you?
I hate that bark so fucking much. Like, it is, in fact, super disgusting. We unfortunately no longer have armor-piercing rounds, so we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
How's it? You should make fun.
Maybe it's a Heisei 3 thing. I mean, I haven't seen every Gamera movie. I do need to be upfront about that. I don't remember seeing a Gamera that had... Hi, like, Brain, could you finish the full sentence, please? I don't remember seeing a Gamera that had, like, blasters, like cannons, like that, but... Also, I don't know if the groan is for something that I said or something else, because I have no sense of time anymore.
This'll be fun.
Alright, these things aren't so bad, even without armor-piercing rounds. That's really good and important to know. Oh, yeah, it's... I hate it so much.
Time to die.
Like, this game will be mostly fun, as far as the character-wise, will be mostly fun, and then, like, suddenly, they'll just have something that's, like, really gross. They decided to just kind of drop in there. Alice says, Gamera is good. The later Gamera films when DAE was
That's better.
are kind
These
of ass
battles are a
because
bit
they just
too noisy
reuse
and
stock
smelly
footage of
for
previous
my
films,
taste.
but the early Gamera is fun. When DAE was dying, gotcha. I think if you say that to an actual human being, they should be allowed to blow you up with a rocket launcher. I mean, that only seems fair. Look at how pretty that is.
Anybody left?
I like how, like, everything is built on that kind of... Like, also, all these, like, discs on tiers. Like, it's a really neat look.
You don't want to miss this!
Lousy.
Oh shit. Okay, I was not paying attention.
How about this?
I was looking at the giant tank and wondering when it was gonna start attacking me. Also somehow the Katakawa son guy is not the only son of the original founder to have been arrested, because the guy's other son got arrested in 2022. He was arrested as part of police investigation into bribery. Prosecutors allege that Katakawa's chairman authorized a 76 million yen payment to a consulting company with ties to a former executive of the Tokyo Olympics Organizing Committee. But, like, come on! Everybody was dipping their beak in that. Everybody was fucking, like, bribing somebody involved in the fucking Olympics. Cronin says, I really like sky villages where they build their houses along a steep cliffside. It exudes infinite aura, even if it's equally impractical. It does look really neat when it works out, though, right? Oh, darn it. Oh. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Or not, I guess. I thought it was gonna hurt a lot more. I think this thing is close enough that we can actually start to murder it. I appreciate that the two guys are done for, like, fucking with Vacheron. And letting us take care of this fucking tank. Have you played Final Fantasy 13? If you like this, it's got similar vibe environment-wise. Is 13, I always forget which ones are the online ones and which ones are not. 13 is the one with lightning, right? Sky landmasses are just cool in general. They very much are. Never forget that Mr. Basement is paid under the Katakawa Influencers in Japan program. That's right! That's right! How is Mr. Basement doing these days? Offline game is notorious for getting good 20 hours in? That's, that feels like it's kind of a lot. Actually, you know what, Leanne? Just shoot this dude.
Come on, hit!
It's good from the beginning. People are just haters. That's for this game. Oh, no shit. I didn't realize that unless it's something that we talked about before and I completely forgot, which is a potential, because, like, I do that a lot.
I don't think you have the brass.
It was super controversial when it first came out, but people are a lot more positive about it now. Okay.
Don't believe for a second you're winning this.
This could go bad just from attrition, and I kind of hate that, but it is unfortunately true.
Eat this!
Oh shit, Leanne, you've got electro grenades, so you might want to use those. Forgot that we picked these up. Sorry, I'm just like thinking of what I need to be doing so I don't get my ass kicked. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, that was a mistake. Right. Actually have to grenade. Oh fuck me sideways. I think I might have to do this battle again. Final game in the 13 trilogy has a thing where the game plot is about the end of the world. Delay the end of the world. Oh right, we did talk about that. Yes, we did talk about that. Kronos says, interestingly, the same deal happened with MGS5. Nowadays, people have generally chilled out over it not being a good MGS game and actually find it quite refreshing. I don't... Is MGS5 the one with the man who sold the world?
I'm working here.
Is that the Phantom Pain? Oh, we're fucked. We're totally fucked. because we're gonna lose a bezel. Yeah. This battle's stuff. Fuck it. There's no reason to just sit in this condition now. There's 2 MGS5s, but Ground Zero is basically a tech demo. It just kind of exists. Alright. Guess it, like... I don't know... Effective against armor or machinery. Okay. Maybe we've got a chance. What you're saying is that we've got a chance. Not a very good one, but like potentially. Stop shooting Zephyr for like 2 seconds. That would be super cool. Oh, thank dogs. Okay, we might actually get out of this alive.
You picked a fight with the wrong girl. How about this?
So I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm just like trying to make sure that we don't eat shit. GZ got a lot of shit back then. This was like $20-$30 for what is essentially 1 to 2 hour experience for the first playthrough. It's a really cool... Yeah, this whole area is really, really neat. I think games like this is proof that you can do interesting stuff with hyper-realistic graphics, you just need to make them stylish. Yes. In all fairness, it did keep people somewhat busy until the Phantom Pain dropped. I feel like I played like the first 10 minutes of the Phantom Pain. Would the freeze grenades work against huge jackasses?
Now I'm packing heat.
Now I'm packing heat.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, goddammit, that sucks.
Once or twice with this one.
Hey, who do they... You? No, it's gotta be the dudes with the guns. Prologue was like an hour long. Cause I got, I got one of the MGS5s. Like, I don't know if it was Ground Zeroes or Phantom Pain, but it was on PS Plus, which I have to cancel pretty soon, honestly, because not really using it that much, and like it's just gonna be money going out. But I remember I like played just the beginning of it. It wasn't localized except for like the dialogue, but none of the text was in English. And I remember like it was a lot of crawling. It was like you were in bed for a while, and then like you crawl around for a bunch trying to get out of like a burning hospital. And you're just like, what the fuck is going on here?
What have we here?
Time to put you down. You ready for this?
Okay, I would like to shoot. I need somebody to be murdered. Now.
They'll never know what hit him.
They'll never know what hit them. It'll be Leanne.
You picked a fight with
That's Phantom Pain, okay. I'm pretty sure they just upped the price for PS Plus Pocket. Like, Are you also melting because of the heat? It is pretty toasty, but I do have my fan on me, so... not as bad as it could be. Let me finish this fight, and then I am going to go on break, because I did notice that we got, we're at 4 hours. Bowser is in medium res, the big boss infiltrating a big prison camp. Okay. Climate change, baby! I am not enjoying the climate change myself. Just as a personal aside. Could do without it. It was pretty toasty yesterday. I, for one, did not enjoy it. I'm a change. I don't feel like I'm getting paid though. What? I know you're making like a change fun, but it's just like, what? Ted Turner, you lied to me. Where's Captain Planet? Why is Captain Planet not punching climate change like he's a guy from Fist of the North Star? Where's, loot and plunder, right? This is definitely a loot and plunder plot. Because you had Duke Nukem, but Duke Nukem was all for, like, nuclear energy. And, Verminous Scum, who was all, like, about drugs and shit. Loot and Plunder was the dude who was, like, strip mining the Amazon rainforest. I feel like there was like a garbage man too that just did like vaguely pollution shit. Well, okay, so this is a different Duke Nukem. This Duke Nukem looks like he's a giant pineapple. Okay, so I wasn't sure because like there's the age gap between us. You ever think about the Captain Planet episode where they solved the trouble of South African apartheid and Israeli Palestine with the power of friendship? I do not remember that one. The only episode that I specifically remember is the one where Verminous Scum, who's the Rat Man, is putting this drug. He's getting people hooked on drugs, and he puts the drugs in some blintzes because the Russian gal loves blintzes, and so she eats the blintz. She becomes addicted to the drug. Immediately knows that she's on like this specific drug, so she's got to go out and get more of it. And I can't remember, like, I think they solved her addiction with the power of friendship because there was like, you know, that's what they did. What about the episode where the Rat Man gives a guy AIDS? No, I don't remember that one. Jeez, the Troubles. Oh, the Irish Troubles. Oh shit. Oh, I thought you. Okay, so I gotcha. I see where I screwed that up. They solved AIDS. Everything got solved with the power of friendship eventually, but it is the 2-hour point, so I do need to go on break. I will be back in 5-10 minutes as usual. I encourage all y'all to get a stretch. Have yourselves a snack if you need one. If your med schedule is coming up now, here's a good time to get your meds in, and we'll be back. We'll be back. Solved AIDS with the power of friendship. I don't think that's how AIDS works, but Alright, I am back. Hopefully the stream didn't blow up. Back on the actual. We actually made good time getting to the boss. I didn't think we were necessarily going to be able to get through this dungeon as quickly as we did. This guy's a bit of a weirdo, so it'll be fun, I hope.
Well, what have we here? Slip past my guards, did you? Not bad, not bad. Wait, let me guess. God choose you too?
Something like that. And it's never good to side against him. Surrender now, make this easy.
But that makes us brothers! Why not rule the world together? Send chandelier crashing down.
He talks a good game.
Right? Right?
Nah, sounds like too much work to me. We'll just take you out, collect the bounty, and call it a day.
Asshole.
My grandma would put me on her knee, and this is what she used to say. People without a heart had no right to live, so now you die!
What about your grandpa?
Who cares?
I mean, given the current state of the world, I don't mind that much solving things with power of friendship, but like, as how you solve AIDS.
You look familiar. One of Victor's, was it? How the mighty have fallen.
Not so low as you.
Something tells me he's trouble.
Yeah, be careful.
I don't like the sound of that.
He's it's a shame that we didn't get to see his intro cutscene, but it was like way back at the beginning of the chapter, so. Oh, he just hauls ass right here.
My doctor was an older man, and I liked him.
Interesting.
Now I'm packing heat.
Now I'm packing heat.
Where'd you learn to
Oh,
play like
yeah!
that? Not bad, little girl.
Tell that to Vacheron.
Oh shit, we're all electrical now. That's not good. Oh yeah, that's real bad. Oh, that's real bad.
Victor
Okay.
died because his men failed him?
And your men died because you failed them.
Straight to hell!
So as long as we've got the as long as we're electrified, we have a much slower
I'm not afraid of you.
rate of charge, which means we only do like so much fucking damage. There's a reason the voice sounds
Have these
familiar.
stones brought you happiness?
Your death will bring me all the happiness I need.
Don't move a muscle!
Which of these stars is yours?
They're all mine.
I want to play this. I think we try to set up a tri-attack.
How about this?
The PI for that guy is famous cartoon PA, and he voiced one of the main characters in the cartoon Chowder. Okay. I do not know what the cartoon Chowder is, but I'm willing to go with it.
You make a better dog.
How many show about making food in the
You
fantasy
make a
world?
better corpse.
Right? Actually, like, this is not optimally
Where's your
set up,
family,
but
boy?
Where are your friends, old man?
I have to take it from
Not
here.
dying today.
If I keep working at it, everything will come into focus.
That was... We can make this work. Oh yeah, okay, we got this. Oh shit, we got no fucking grenades! Oh, silly bitch!
You're a pretty sharp dresser yourself.
Oh, damn it. Okay, that was... I fucked that up. What? Well...
I don't think you have the
doesn't
breath.
matter. We'll just
You're
shoot
tougher
the
than
fuck
you
out of
look.
this dude.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Your grandma tell you that too?
Just when I thought I
There we
couldn't
go.
possibly get any better.
That's not right. Everything's getting real dark. Grandma, that you? Hey, Grandpappy too. Where you been hiding all this time?
Roaster Diabolical. It's fun. Like, when the game clicks, it clicks really well.
Oh, you just missed the fun. Come all this way to pat us on the back?
You have women and children helping you?
Zephyr and Leanne. They're actually tougher than they look.
Zephyr and Leanne, you say?
Whoa. Hard to believe that all of this is quartz.
They should have picked a better,
It's like,
like...
stars in the sky.
Why did they choose
Hey,
quartz?
I think that piece is gonna fall.
Where? How sad. It seems like such a waste. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, that one's hers.
They getting themselves into trouble?
Careful. That's more delicate than glass, young lady. More fragile than any jewel. And sharper than a razor.
You sound like an expert.
I am. My work revolves around
Stuff
it.
about the Bolsonaro film is so funny. You were
You're
telling
not a
us
little
about that a
girl
couple
anymore.
weeks ago, I feel like.
What?
Nothing. I hope you find your own star of the heavens someday.
Thank you.
Thank you, but you're a creep.
Take good care of the girl.
The boy? Whatever, let him die. I have no fondness for twinks. Oos! Squishy! Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. The Sound of Freedom guys, both the director and the star are making a Bolsonaro film, but there's been so much funny drama about it. Oh, about the enjoying FF13? Because they're similar to this one. You just need to play FF13-1 as well. But FF13-1 is actually kind of good though, right? I think that was what y'all were saying, was that the opinion had kind of shifted on it. I don't know if I have it in me to play another giant RPG when I'm already playing this one, but like... maybe someday, like I could put it on the list at least. FF13-1 is kind of short, it's like 30
Pick a
hours.
target, kill, repeat.
We actually are not gonna do these fights, we are just gonna, like, beat feet. It's only 30 hours. I mean, that's still kind of chonky. Is that 30 hours, like, if you know what you're doing? Or is it that, like, 30 hours just, like, anybody could beat it in 30 hours?
I might not be the best, but I've made it this far.
Are you? My favorite dungeon escape item is in Persona 5. It's called the Go Home. That's pretty good, yeah.
You're gonna swim in your own blood!
You're gonna swim in your own blood.
They'll never know what hit them. I won't take that.
How long did he put it at 48 for the main story? Okay. I like, what game was Mr. Gency? I forget which one that was, but...
There isn't a weapon made that a real pro can't handle.
You don't want to miss this!
Oh shit.
Pick your bones clean.
You're gonna pick your bones
They're
clean.
going down.
Maybe I'm confusing the later
Gotta
ones
point a
because
gun at someone. Make sure you know
those
who
are
you're
definitely
dealing
shorter. Okay. I'm back! I was shot from behind by an unknown miscellaneous flying object. UMFO? I want to see what's in the Tower of Righteous before we leave this level. Just see, like, if anything's here. What?
What's that?
I mean, that's a big whatever, but sure. Is this it? It's not much of a tower. There's probably going to be like, we'll have to meet someone here eventually. The script of the Bolsonaro film leaked last year in Brazil. Too. There's a scandal called the Master Scandal, where it's a corruption scandal around a bank called Master Bank, using people's money for money washing. So, okay. The 13 sequels are about half the length. They dialed it back when everybody complained about the length at the time. Okay. Is this Steel Tower in 3D? Nice call, Kronos.
They'll be dead before they have a chance to regret it.
Will they, though? Will they really? Flavio Bolsonaro's second son, who's running for president of Brazil this year, was revealed to talk with Volcano. Wait, no, Volcano, the owner of the bank. Yes, the guy that owns the Corrupt People Bank is called Volcano, to illegally finance the film. And then, Soup, is FF13 on the PS Store?
Your bones clean.
Your bones clean.
So long.
Pick your bones clean.
I need my bones. I would like you to not pick them clean. How about that?
Coming back from this.
I have a copy of FF13 Lightning Returns. Just that one. Isn't that like one of the sequels, though? That's the final one? Do they play it all as a standalone?
You picked a fight. God, hit.
Dead.
It's revealed that, wait, is his name Volcano or Volcano? Because I see that it's spelled both ways. It's revealed that they asked the head of the São Paulo city government to illegally finance, with the help of a lady who Volcano knows, who heads an evangelical church, and herself is in a scandal around her breaking slavery laws. Only the sequels are on PSN? That's really funny. And somehow, like, deeply appropriate.
mistake.
Please don't set me on fire. We can be friends. Oh, this is not gonna hit this asshole.
I'm working here.
For a second, you're winning this.
I don't think this will hit him either. Damn it. I thought I was being all clever by
Remember this.
getting in a safe spot, but it just... Excuse me? I'm sorry, when did that fucking happen? Oh, fuck this. Fuck this. We're just gonna retry the fight just so that we can run away.
Won't take much to beat these into submission.
Volcano is in the Portuguese version of volcano. That's even better. That's kind of fantastic.
Eat some of this.
So long.
His name is literally Volcano. It's like, you get, I kind of feel like you get born with a supervillain name, then you're kind of stuck being a supervillain, right? Like, you're just cursed.
Now we're talking.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Coming back from
Please
this.
stop shooting me. That's actually really kind of a bit of a cool animation detail there, that they actually have the little gremlin dude there. When he goes to do the fire breathing on you, he strikes that like mace that he's got against the ground so that it sparks. So that it actually makes sense that he's breathing fire on you. That's like, they didn't have to put that in. That's really fucking cool.
Earphones, please.
I need to inform you that the right-wing politicians in Brazil breaking
I
slavery
gotta
laws
get out
happens
of
like
this
30 times a year? What? How do you just keep on breaking the slavery laws? How do you just keep on doing the slavery? Hot dog. Like, do we really want to do this fight? I think the answer's no. I think the answer is, like, we just fuck off. What if we just fucked off? Bye.
We almost had him.
There's a guy that was revealed to have a literal slave in his house for literally 30 years. Sure, I guess. Keep going on that slavery. I mean, I guess, like, from the standpoint of somebody from the US, there's not really much I can say, since, like, our entire prison institution, our prison system is basically designed to do legalized slavery. So it's not like I'm in any position to throw stones, but it still does seem a little bit fucked up. The specific thing is, rich people in Brazil get housemaids and butlers, but they often basically stolen... Hold on. Wow, I'd love it if the router wasn't for shit. Or the ISP wasn't for shit. Love it if something wasn't for shit. Oh, fuck. Ah, yes. I hate it, though. Reeks of upline shenanigans. I've got so much going on in my life. Like, I don't need shenanigans. Also, can we talk about oh, shoot. You're not gonna be able to see it, really, because of where chat is. A little bit, like, center left. Do we see that whole city down there is on a turntable? For no reason, just to be cool. I fucking love it. God, that's so cool. Why is it like that? Like, there's streets and shit down there. You can see buildings. Can you imagine living on a fucking turntable? Like, that's just gonna be your life. Your entire day-to-day life, you're just gonna be slowly rotating the entire time. I saw it, and it's hot. It's some hot bullshit. That's some real hot bullshit.
You came to the wrong place. We're the dregs of the dregs.
We're the dregs of the dregs. I wonder how often people fall off the spinny bit. It looked like the spinny bit was like... It looked like there was a lot around the spinny bit, like, where they weren't actually near the edge, but... Oh, well, I mean, I guess they could... Yeah, I guess they could fall off of that, yeah.
Stop messing around. If you're gonna bring it, bring it.
You can't be saying that, White Twink. I don't think we ever get a fast travel in this game, and it's kind of a lot. Before I forget, returning briefly to the Australian Argentinian guy of all time, but I do want to make the joke that Settlers also basically predicts this guys like that existing. I will be waiting for that chapter excitedly.
This shouldn't take long.
You just avoid a rizzed up white boy? I am a void of rizzed up white boy? Surely that can't be what you intended to say. Oh, afraid. Okay. I thought that meant like avoid, like there was supposed to be a space in that word. I was like, I mean, I do often feel like a void, but these guys want to watch us bleed, and that just seems, I don't know, very rude.
Just taking out
You
the
also
trash.
feel like a black cat? I mean, I feel unlucky. There was a wrist up white boy here, but he's gone now. Twinks visit Silent Hill. It's always grizzled middle-aged guys, right? You got Harry Mason, you got James Sunderland, and you've got what's the dude in 4? Something Townsend. Forget his name, but they're all middle-aged white dudes. I mean, you got like Heather is in 3, sure, she breaks the trend, and Alex what's-his-face in Homecoming he's gonna grow up to be a grizzled middle-aged white dude, but like I think he's like university age maybe in Homecoming. But what if we sent a twink? Downpour guy he's middle-aged too. He's a middle-aged dad. And he is kind of grizzled. So I think it's fair to say that the majority of Silent Hill protagonists are grizzled middle-aged white guys. I know that F bucks that trend, and I know that Townfall is going to buck that trend, but still, we're looking at the scope of things. You said that as if you were debating who to send on a space mission. I mean, send them all to space. Hopefully they'll stay there. I'm just saying, we need to send some twinks to Silent Hill.
My original theory was that long ago, our ancestors constructed Zenith in the image of God.
I mean, really,
In
it should have
Scripture,
been the fourth one in the
God
series.
was a being that ruled over the life and death of all things. Zenith's longevity control mechanisms have been well documented. Perhaps the girl is...
Pyramid Head in a spacesuit with
an
a special
exceptional
triangle
case.
space helmet. Big Bird was supposed to go to space at one point. Should we send Big Bird to Silent Hill? Would Big Bird
Or
would Big Bird break
there's
Silent
some
Hill?
other system we haven't
Do you think the
discovered
power
yet.
of friendship that exists in Big Bird's heart would be enough?
After being brought before God, the hand that guides man will be returned to him. Resurrection.
We need the rizzed up, quirked up white boy rep in Silent Hill.
This
Absolutely.
can't be right.
As numerous
Even if there
others
were
have pointed
such a
out,
system,
Big Bird has front-facing eyes, so
It would
he's
have nothing
technically
to
a
do with
predator.
us.
I mean, but so are panda bears,
It
right?
doesn't matter. If Rowan knows of the girl's existence, my position is compromised. Ah! You ask too much. A man cannot live if he loses more than 2 liters of blood. I
Oh,
must
she's a
hurry.
vampire. I forgot about that. The new Silent Hill game set in Scotland has a non-white protag. I did mention that. I did mention that. It said Townfall is going to buck the trend. Making right-wingers exploded, and there was the lady in Silent Hill F, which I also mentioned, which also makes the right-wingers exploded. I mean, panda bears can fuck you up if they feel threatened. I mean, a lot of animals can, but, like, panda bears don't actually act as predators. So kind of if the lend a hand. The mentioner. Yeah, I really like that because it gives a nice warning to wrap up your side quests, because side quests will be canceled if you potentially.
Help me! Ha 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 ha! What foul pit did you crawl out of? You've nothing to fear, though it cost me my life. I, Cardinal PtaER, bearer of the celestial jewel, will save you. Biff! Bam! Ha ha ha! Judgment meted!
Oh, Peter, you're my hero.
This is Cardinal PtaER.
Incredible!
I have got feelings about Cardinal PtaER.
Etc., etc. Request Miss Leanne to escort me on an inspection of my designated region Male members of your group need not accompany. What's that about?
Don't you see? On the surface, it's an ordinary job offer.
You want to evacuate the building? Because these drawings are
TF
fire!
has requested the most popular companion of our escort service.
Meanwhile, with fucking Boingo from
disgusting.
JoJo
I
over
never
here.
signed up for
Well, that's the
this.
weird thing. Is
You're our
like
most
I like
popular escort.
Hater's actually
Make
a
$1 million for the
kind of an
first
interesting
2
and fun
hours,
character.
and $2
He's one
million
of
each
the
hour
only
after
Cardinals
that.
who's
Forget
actually
it.
There's nothing to worry
cares about
we run a
people.
safe, clean establishment.
He's not really
No
presented as being
physical
part of the
contact.
grand
And if
conspiracy.
he tries anything funny, we'll have
Tries
proof
to
of
live his
everything
life
right
so
here
as
on
to
film.
like help the people that are underneath
Oh
him.
boy.
Of course, it
Um,
wouldn't hurt if you egged him on a
And
little
he's
here.
one of the more
Flash him
sincere
some skin,
characters
huh? Sound like a plan?
interacting with your
No, it
characters,
does
although there's not like a lot of
This is
dialogue
your
between
first
you. Like
solo job.
you
Let's
do have
give it some
dialogue with
gusto.
him, and that's like really cool. But he's also kind of presented as this weird man-child character who's got like a bit of an obsession with Leanne. This whole mission is that like he's hired Leanne basically to go on a date with him. And also there's just like the way that his character model is drawn, very much like, for one thing, it's like 1.5 times size proportion to all the other character models. Like, not strictly that he's a fat character, although he is a larger character, like a fatter character than the others, but also like that he's just simply bigger in a way that like really stands out and makes him look very uncanny compared to like everybody else in the game. They're really doing a job of like othering his character. He's very much this kind of like weird otaku creep. So like I'm kind of torn on like a lot of things in this game. I'm really kind of torn on what they're doing with him. It's a shame because they didn't like have to go quite as hard as they did in some of the ways that he's presented.
All right, you ready?
He does
Come
have
on,
the cartoon
time for us to hit the
ableism
road.
thing. Yeah.
You're serious.
Oh, it's her first job. We need to trail her and see how she does.
Reminds me of some creepy,
Think I
scrawny
don't see that
NPC in
camera you're
Bloodborne.
holding?
Immediately sets off every red flag in the book, but turns out to be very sincere and wants the best for people. But it's also FromSoft games, so of course everyone, including the character, that character, doesn't get a good ending. PtaER definitely doesn't get a good ending. Unfortunately, we're not gonna see it because we're not gonna be able to do this entire mission all in one go, and I'll probably fuck around with it on my time off. I should check around for like any submissions and things before we start wrapping things up. I need to ask, what's up with every otaku creep depiction thing being just depicting them as fatphobic adjacent? Is this similar to the fat nerd thing in the West? I think very much yes. They're not, like, not every otaku character is with that body type. Although they are all, like, even if they're not presented as fat, they're often very presented as, like, in facial features, very different from other characters in the show. I'm thinking of, like, the dude from Perfect Blue, like the stalker in Perfect Blue, who's obsessed with, I forget her name, the main character in that. But there is like this big focus on the characters being very fat, or at least fat as compared to other characters in the story. Don't forget goofy round glasses, sometimes buck teeth, and also girls are normies. Girls are normies if it's presented from the otaku character's perspective, or if it's just like in general. We got a stuffed animal.
Huh.
A certain hunter found a certain something at a certain location. Because they had no interest in it, they simply left it there. A certain hunter, certain something, certain location? What the fuck? Come on now. Yeah, that tracks, Kronos. It is something that I've seen in, like, a lot of manga, though. Like, even in, Dormu, which is... Like, most of the characters in Dormu are presented pretty, pretty slim builds. Although more like realistic builds, because it's, shit, what's his name? The dude who did Akira did it. But then, like, the one otaku character is, like, much bigger than almost everybody else in the series.
Oh,
Do I have? I think I have them, yes.
oh. I've just gotten in all the latest for this season. Take a look.
Oh, but Leanne's not in... Oh, she is in the party. Oh, but we can't select her. See if there's anything new here. I think I've seen all of these. Oh, pumpkin. I mean, we're not buying that, but that's pretty funny. Happy Halloween! Trick or treat! That's great. Sure. Dental. Boy. Girl. Equalizer, I guess that's gotta be Vastron, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get to a save. We can start wrapping stuff up.
Come again.
They're vague posting on the community board! It seems like very universal fat phobia. If you spend too much time in hobbies and not on real things, you just become fat, and that's bad because check notes, something fat phobia. Yeah. But I think, like, I mean, not that this is different from that, but, like, there is, like, there feels like a lot of focus on being active in school. Like, especially, like, for guys, like, being on a sports team, doing something where you're building your body. So characters that are fat would, like, be very much like breaking a social norm or social expectation of what boys are supposed to be doing at that time. And I think that plays into it a lot too, that they're like, the otaku is not just a personal failure, but is also like a social failure. Kronos says, I don't know why I'm thinking about this now, but a cool feature in certain Falcom games is there's a section that contains information of essentially every named NPC in the game, but the info only updates if you've been talking to them throughout the game's story progression. Not even a quest system or anything, it's just the little things. That is actually really kind of cool. I like that an awful lot. Soup says, it's like a cross between fat equals hedonism, that because being otaku means having a warped view of social interaction because all you do is read hentai mags or whatever. It's my rough estimation based on vibes. I mean, there's that. There's also, like, the withdrawing from society and not being involved in, like, going on to higher education or going on to training, spending all the time, like, in the room. And just kind of being a parasite. Reminds me, before we end the stream, I need to tell you about the plot of the new manga by the Gantz guy. Oh, please do. Yeah, the Neatism, of course. And that goes to, like, was us talking about the Dormu character and his whole thing that he's a Ronin. in the sense that he failed out of his tests to go on to higher education, and so he's taking an extra year to go to cram schools, supposedly to practice for these tests. But what he's actually doing is sitting in his room doing like airplane models, because he's an airplane otaku. So it's kind of before the era where otaku strictly meant like video games and manga. It's like you could be otaku for trains, you could be otaku for radios, you could be otaku for like whatever your niche interest was. And his niche interest is these airplane models. And so while his mom thinks that he's studying, he's actually just fucking around in his room wasting her money so that he could play with his models. Like, there are hikikomori in Japan. Like, that is definitely a whole fucking thing. There's, like, reasons going on with that. It's not really what's being presented a lot of times in the news, where, like, oh yeah, they just want to stay home and shit, and, like, they don't want to interact with things. Like, there are reasons why people lock themselves away from the world like that. But yeah, like, it does exist. And while Alice is putting together, and there is, as Alice said, there's a lot of right-wing social panic involved in it that's not to be discounted. When Japan abolishes eugenics law, which, yes, is what you think, it's right-wingers basically shifted the eugenics discourse onto the idea of so-called lazy people who definitely, extremely definitely should be killed because they're lazy and don't do work. Which leads into the parasite children social panic that came after that. Oh, I'm lucky I didn't spill this water like all over my keyboard as I was gesturing with my glass, because that would have been right into the laptop and things would have exploded. Before we wrap things up, actually, let me put it on the. I didn't put it on the wrap-up screen. I was mentioning in Holly's chat, it's like creepy thing that happened to me recently on Tuesday. This lady came up while I was working the counter, older lady, and she's like, hey, I see you sitting outside on your break a lot. And I'm like, yeah? She's like, I keep on thinking of taking your picture. I haven't done it yet, but I keep on thinking I want to take your picture. And it's just like, no, lady, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to know that. Against guy thing. About a group of 6-year-old otaku plan to steal HRT drugs from China from one of the group of these characters into a woman so they experience sex for the first time. Why? What? Why? I don't like that. That's kind of gross. And by kind of gross, that's really gross. I'd rather her not take the picture at all, but I would definitely rather, like, that I don't know about it. Like, I don't want that in the back of my mind, that people are, like, seeing me, noticing me, when I'm just, like, living my fucking life in public. I do not exist for the scrutiny of others. This is the Gaunt's guy. He made a manga about a giantess porn star who had a romance with a 15-year-old. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Hate that too. But that's not. Is the character that they want to turn into a woman, like, in on this plan? Most people are not gross, but the gross ones are being emboldened to be gross, and it fucking sucks. It does fucking suck. And it also dovetails into a thing that's going on where, like, the government is calling on people to monitor foreigners' social media accounts in Japan to see if they're overstaying their visas or if they're working jobs that are not allowed on their visas, which, you know, also pretty gross. So doubly not wanting to be perceived in public. That's bad. That's real bad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Things are, we're talking before you came in, Soup. They're one of the main character group. Does that character actually want to transition? Like, I'm hoping, but also like they do realize that like HRT is a thing that takes some time, right? Like the Gonsk knows that, right? Like this is a Portuguese government is doing this also. Fuck me sideways. To quick loop off my thought here that I was mentioning to Soup. So we were talking a little bit at the beginning of the stream, Soup, and you missed because you came in a bit later. So the Japanese government's been setting up this kind of like CIA analog recently, and they're kind of like mission statement and plans, organizational plans got leaked to one of the big newspapers here, and their focus. Their planned focus is going to be on leftist groups, labor organizers, and peace demonstrators. So there's that. There's that. There's that. Also, the government is looking to weaken laws on wiretaps so that wiretaps will be easier to do, because currently it's really quite restrictive. To get a wiretap in Japan, they want to make that nice and easy. This is in Japan. Japan's like they're really doing the speed run to get as close to, if not over the line of fascism, while they still have power. I think that the government, like as much air as the right wing like public gets in Japan, and there is a lot of right wing sentiment in Japanese public. Like governments, like what they're doing is not really super popular. Like they don't have necessarily like a mandate for the stuff that they really want to do, like remilitarize the country. So they're speed running as much as they can get done while they definitely have power right now. So this last year, since it's almost been a year since we had the elections that got Sanseido their first set of seats, and it was might be about a year now that Takaichi's been prime minister. I'm not sure. I know the Sanseido elections were in the summer. They've really had the pedal down. Like a lot of anti-immigration, anti-foreigner policies. They've been pushing. I think they're doing some education reform right now, which is really great. Not curtailing the power of any of the teachers that have been a number of sex scandals going on in schools regarding teachers and students, but those aren't really being addressed. It's not great. It's worrisome. Like I know that I'm not, as I've mentioned a number of times, like I know that I am not at the front of the line as far as targets go, but this is still my home. And these are things that I just generally do not want to see done, because the folks that are being affected by this now already, like, are really having a hard time with it. And it's only going to get, like, worse from here. So, yeah, it is still really bad. It's deeply, deeply concerning. It is immoral what the position that they're putting a lot of the foreign population in right now, and it's just going to keep rolling from this point. unless we can get some real obstruction in the legislature, which I'm not really expecting anytime soon. There has been a lot of pushback. Yes, there has been. The anti-war protester spying probably comes because a lot of anti-war protests are happening in Japan. Yes, they are, and that is something that needs to be highlighted. Like the government does not have a lock on the country. Like there are people, and not a few people, who really don't want this to be happening, and they, not just in the foreign population, but yes, very much like in the Japanese population, the people that the government has to pay attention to because they do have some degree of political power. And that's a good thing, and it's an important thing to keep in mind. Like, this is not something that everybody is signing off on, but these laws are going through. Yeah. 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 It's gonna be real exciting. It's gonna be real exciting. Not loving it. I'll set up the stream in the background. Yes, anybody who's got still has energy or time, Alice Ruler Water will be streaming directly after hours. Alice, are you still working on Ape Escape 3? Because it was working on Ape Escape 3 last time that I checked in. Alice is a wonderful streamer, really fun to listen to, very cool person, very knowledgeable person in general, as you've seen from our own chat and watching Alice teach me an awful lot. So yeah, if you've got the time, if you've got the energy, at the very least put a follow on. There will eventually be Gex. I don't think we've had Gex on Alice's stream yet. On the current round of Alice's streams. Because I know that Alice streamed Gex in the past. But yeah. I guess to wrap up on something a little bit positive, I guess. Things are relatively well for me right at the moment, like in my very small bubble of a life. I had a nice day off yesterday. I went to the park, had a bit of lunch there. It was real chill. Enjoyed myself. Things are stable. Again, like in my life, things are relatively stable. I'm gonna be meeting my friend on Monday, which is good. We haven't had a chance to meet because they've been recovering from small surgery. Not a life-threatening thing. It was a wanted surgery, but they have been recovering from it. So this will be our first time meeting in a hot minute. And yeah, so there are some good things going on in my own personal life too. But yeah, there's also just a lot going on in general. There is Gex coin though, right? There might be. I don't know. You'll have to ask Alice. But I'm gonna put the ribbon on things here. Had a wonderful stream. This was a lot of fun. We got to beat a really goofy boss and got to have some really good conversations. I will ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure you're getting all of the hydration and electric eels that you need. All y'all down in the southern hemisphere, make sure you're bundling up because I know that I hope that it's getting cold down there. I know with the weather being what it is and climate change, it's all a little bit weird, but like, Hive! Good night! Thank you for coming at least for the last 5 minutes. We love you. It's good to see you just for a little bit. If it's cold, then bundle up. I don't want you losing fingers. I don't want you losing toes. Or the tips of your nose. Those are all important parts. Make sure you keep them. Do try to get in at least one meal a day. Doesn't have to be good news, but it doesn't have to be good food, but it does have... It's gotta be food, is what I want to say. You thought today was Wednesday. That's a real mood. I understand that feeling 100%. Don't feel bad about it. It's good that you got here at the very end, at the very least. If you got... Excuse me. If you got medications... God damn it, do I have any water left? If you got medications, do try to take those medications as close to schedule as the situation allows. But above all and overall, please remember that you are important, you have value, got folks out there who love you and are rooting for you. They want you to have your best life, want you to be safe and happy. And I'm one of those folks, but I'm only one There are many more, but that has to do it for us here at this Go About. So from me, Disco, here in Tokyo, all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.